Um, After recording my nutrition and fitness for a week, I think the biggest change I noticed was I had just more energy. Because I was eating like better meals and they had more nutritional values as opposed to like waiting till the end of the night and eating a slice of pizza like I was doing I think in the week prior. So I think that was like the biggest change that I noticed after completing the challenge. I think I was definitely eating healthier and like better foods, more vegetables, and trying to have more of that like smaller balanced meals throughout the day, which I think like contributed to having more energy as well. And then that leads me into like physical activity. I started taking a walk at night and in the morning. And then if I had time, I also would try to do one in like the middle of the day, just kind of getting more activity as well. And then drinking enough water. I definitely started drinking like becoming more conscious of how much water I was drinking, which led me to drinking more water throughout the project. I think I could have tried to like get more sleep. I didn't really focus too much on that. I kind of kept with my like same sleeping habits, and so I think if I would have added that aspect, then I probably could have gotten a little bit more done. Um, and then I think I improved the most just on like eating habits. I think as far as eating more like vegetables and like trying to have more balanced meals a little bit earlier in the day, I think was a big thing that I was trying to focus on. And then the areas like in general that I improved in were just drinking water, and then also eating more meals and the physical activity. I think I didn't have as big of a jump in physical activity, but I definitely did start to become more conscious and just like take that extra walk if I had the time and try to use some of my free time to get more activity in, which I think is good rather than just like sitting down and scrolling on my phone. Um, I met pretty much all of my goals. The only one that I think I didn't meet was the metabolic measurement, and I did body fat composition. So I think I was just a little bit shy, but everything else I pretty much met it for the most part. It was some days that I fell short on walking and water, but for my average, I think I did pretty good. Because some days I got a little bit more. Um, and then as far as how I feel about my health, I think it's pretty good. I feel better. I think this week was like a good example of like what it takes to like live a healthy life and like the intentionality that you have to like go through it and be successful. Um I think looking forward, I would continue trying to, maybe not every day, but definitely still trying to keep my physical activity up and start spending some more of my free time, like going on walks, maybe going to the gym and just being more active. And I think I will also try to incorporate better eating habits, like that I had this week into my life going forward. Like I said, eating more fiber, eating more vegetables, and eating, I would say, like smaller meals throughout the day, and then like waiting till late at night to eat like one meal that doesn't really have any value, like nutritional value. So I think that's something that I'm definitely going to try to be more conscious of moving forward. Um, and as far as my long-term and new nutritional and fitness goals, I don't have a very specific one. I just want to like make sure I'm keeping myself healthy. I'm like not setting myself up for failure for different like diseases, like diabetes, high cholesterol, all that. So just like making sure I have a balance, not overindulging in like fried foods, sweet foods, and like sugary drinks. Trying to stick with water, I think was my plan going forward.